My name's Steve Gasbar, and I'm the biggest, baddest dude that ever walked the earth. And I'm here for KayFabe Junkies. I was actually with a buddy of mine named Jason, who used to be a wrestler. I used to pick up the ring and stuff like that and help him take it to the truck, and that's how I met Nick, my trainer. And I used to show up at his shows and just help him break down the ring. I wasn't even training at the time, I just helped him break down the ring. I've been here ever since, man. It's been a really long road, it's been 11 years. Oh man, dude, that tag team, it was off the hook, man. We got off to a great start. We had really good chemistry and everything. We worked some really good matches, had really great competition against Riot City. We worked 410 Massive. Dude, we were doing really great, and then out of nowhere, this dude just, like, he was nowhere to be found. Like, nobody could get a hold of him. He wouldn't show up to shows, and the team just kind of fell through, man. It's not my fault. I mean, I stuck around. I was here. You know, he's the one that left me, so that's on him. The RCBs stands for Rich Crack Babies, and there's a funny story behind that because it has to do with this song that Michael's kept listening to and just kind of caught on, and it sounded like a cool tag team name, so we're just like RCBs, and we'll make sure that nobody understands what it means at the time. Unfortunately, fans eventually caught whiff and figured out what it meant. It was one hell of a ride, dude. I won tag team titles with PJ Parker, and I had Michael's Video with me and Rayburn. We're some really big dudes, man. We made a really huge impact at SCWA. Probably some of the best times of my life. It wasn't the feeling that I thought I was going to get when I won the belt, because I thought I was going to be like, oh my god, I won the title, like this is so amazing, it's great. It just felt like another night for me, man. Just like I won another match. I mean, it felt special, but not special at the same time. It was interesting. It was a feeling I can't really explain. We had a really good run, man, tag titles. I think we held them for almost a year. It was my stepping stone into the business. It was literally like some of the first stuff I ever did. It was actually really fun being the bodyguard for Lars Madison. I actually had a lot of fun doing it. I wish we had continued doing it for a while, honestly. But again, that fell through. Right before I left, I was on the road a lot. It became a little bit too much. I did have some injuries. I was having a lot of trouble seeing out of my left eye. I've had it fixed now. And of course, you know, COVID-19. And I also stepped away for quite a few years for that as well. I didn't know my brother for the longest time. I was adopted. It was not one of the greatest times of my life. And I was one of the happiest days of my life when I left and I never returned. And then when I met my brother when I was about 19 years old, I learned that he loved wrestling, just like I did. We met our friend, and of course we met Nick, and then I was like, I got this brother and he wants to train, and I brought him up here and he stuck with it for a while. Like, we both just came back and we got one hell of a road ahead of us. I like to watch it sometimes. Would I ever want to work a deathmatch? If the opportunity arose and it was the right moment, I would do one. But if you were to ask me if I like wanted to do one like soon or right now, like the answer's no. I'm not interested. It was just me versus Riot City of PPW and SSW. We had two really good great matches, man. Almost 5-star, I would put it. I mean, we lost both times to Riot City, but we had put on one hell of a match, bro. It was totally worth it. And that's the one match I would watch because it was really, really clean. It was really good. And I love working my bros. Funniest wrestling story is me, Nick, and Ron went to a hangar show. And at this hangar, there was a free beer truck outside. We previously went to the store to go buy ourselves a bottle because we didn't think there was going to be alcohol at this party. We were wrong. The bottle stayed in the car, and we got free beer instead and wrestling. It was great event, dude. The crowd was hanging outside of the hangar. The place was packed, man. It was electric. They had a huge bonfire out front. I swear to God, the thing was taller than a house, dude. Like, the flames were, and you see people like parachuting in. It was a great time. And I remember, I still have the video too, believe it or not, of me recording the show, and I showed the whole audience. And I looked at Ron and I said, "It's Ron Holiday," and he said,
"They got free beer in wrestling. What's not to love, baby?"
And I looked at him and I was like, damn right. Because that was an awesome night. Thank you very much. It's Big Man Steve Gasbar.